Welcome to Daily Collegiate Basketball Video. I'm Collegiate Basketball columnist AJ Casville, joined by basketball writers Emily Kaplan and Alex Angert. And the Penn State basketball team with a big win yesterday, 66-62 over Michigan State, a perennial power every year. I mean, they've been in the Final Four the last 2 seasons. Penn State programs had wins like this before under Ed DeChellis. They've never really seemed to build on them and get the momentum necessary. What does this win mean for the Penn State basketball program?
Well, it's a big win. It's their first one this year after losing to Maryland, Virginia Tech, and Mississippi. So it'll be important for them to try and build off some momentum from this with a hard stretch coming up against a lot of ranked teams. We've seen Penn State have success against Michigan State specifically in the past, 2 wins in the last 3 years for good matchup reasons at the forward position. So it'll be big if they can pull it off and carry off the momentum.
But they haven't been able to do that in the past, and I think that's going to be the key, is whether this can carry over to Illinois. One thing they're going to have to do if they want to keep it going is get scoring from their 4 seniors, which is what they got yesterday against Michigan State.
Yeah, yesterday was just the second time ever in program history that those 4 seniors who've been there the last couple seasons have posted double-digit points, and I think if they're going to want to do well, they need all 4 seniors to perform. So far, it's just been 3 of them: DJ Jackson, Taylor Battle, and our lovely friend Jeff Brooks. Andrew Jones yesterday posted his first double-digit points this season, and he's posted just too many empty minutes this year. So he really just, if he steps it up, I think that they can build off this one and go forward.
Yeah, he got a lot of good looks because I think he was very active around the basket.
Yeah,
Taylor
absolutely.
Battle found him very easily. Not like what we've seen from Andrew Jones in the past. I'm looking forward now in terms of Ed DeChellis. He's had these types of wins before. What does this mean? There's been a lot of talk about his job for the last 2 or 3 seasons. What does this win mean now in terms of his job security?
Well, Penn State's come up empty in those big games so far this year, so it's nice that he got one of them. I think for Ed to really bolster his resume to stay, he needs a couple more. They're going to have the opportunities with Ohio State, Illinois, and a couple more. So if he can pick up a couple more wins, it'll be really big for Ed.
And you said this earlier, Tim Curley thought Indiana was a signature win. Indiana's not a signature win by any means anymore. Their program's really down. But if he thinks that, what's Michigan State? That's a world-beating win.
Yeah, absolutely.
But one last thing we want to discuss. The Penn State fans stormed the court yesterday after Michigan State, and there weren't a whole lot of them. I mean, the students were home on break. Was it a good move or a bad move to storm the court?
I think it looked silly. I think it showed that we're not, as a basketball school, used to winning these games, and I just thought all 17 students should have just stayed in the stands and celebrated from there.
I'm going to take the opposite side, and as sad of a storming of the court as it was nice to see some excitement at the BJC with the Penn State basketball game. There hasn't been a lot since that NIT run, so make the most of it because there's probably not going to be that many more opportunities.
Yeah, though there probably won't be more opportunities, and I think that's ultimately why they did it. But I thought it looked kind of pathetic. They have the little Nittany Lion around midcourt. The fans barely filled up the Nittany Lion at midcourt, let alone the whole entire court.
The players didn't even celebrate with them. They just went right to the locker room.
They left. So I thought it was a little weak, but maybe when the students get back, if they can win another game like that, it'll be a little better. But Penn State plays Illinois on Tuesday, 9 o'clock game at the Bryce Jordan Center, and really a game that they have to win if they want to continue to build on the Michigan State game. Otherwise, the game's just a win, and it's forgotten. So for Emily and Alex, I'm AJ. Thanks for watching.